Hi everyone, it's Amethyst here. Welcome back to another video continuing on our tier list for the Pokemon series for every Pokemon of every generation. Today we are doing Generation 3. So I said in my previous video I didn't play Gen 2 until Gen 4 when Heart Gold and Soul Silver came out, but I did go on to Gen 3 when Ruby and Sapphire came out. So this is my experience when I was 6 years old. I'm sure I was about 6-ish. When did Ruby come out? Let's see. Because it was Ruby that I got. Pokemon Ruby. Pokemon Ruby date. Let's see. EU 2004. So I was 6 turning 7 that September. So this is my experience as a 6-year-old. As a 6-year-old heading into 7 years old. And this is one for the UK fans. I still remember going to Woolworths. To get this game. So I still remember that very vividly in my mind. I think that was the last big purchase we ever made at Woolworths before it shut down, unfortunately. But yeah, so let's get going with this one. I think this one will be maybe a bit more varied, but again, the designs are really good, so maybe not, but we'll see. So we'll start off with obviously our 3 starters, and Trico was my choice back then, so there was something about Grovyle I really liked when I saw Trico evolve. I think it was the leaf on his head. I don't know. There's something very satisfying about his cry as well for Grovyle. So Trico's whole line is an S tier because it was the starter that I chose and I genuinely really liked it. Torchic is an A tier, Combuskin is an A tier, Blaziken is an A tier, and Mega Blaziken is about a B tier. That's just, remember, personal opinion. All it is. I just prefer normal Blaziken to Mega Blaziken. That doesn't mean it's not good. I heard you like Mudkips. Not my favourite choice of design for Swampert, unfortunately. I think it could have been better. It's alright. But personal preference, Sceptile is the better of the 3 for me. Doggo and Doggo. Zigzagoon is probably a B tier, and I really like Linoon. Wurmple is an S tier. Cascoon and Dustox. The only saving grace for Dustox is Jessie's one. Lotad, Lombre, Ludicolo. Who remembers that Ludicolo from Detective Pikachu's film? Oh my god, the scream, Ludicolo! Seedot's line. See, I had Trico, so I didn't really go for any more grass types after I had Trico. Seedot I'd probably put B. Love Nuzleaf. Shifter I'd put a B as well. Talo, one of my favourite birds. Wingull. Pelipper. Roltz's whole line. Gallade would be up here as well. That'll be the next tier list, but Gallade would be an S tier. Surskit. Masquerain is an S tier. I absolutely adore Masquerain. Shroomish. Breloom. Slackoth. Vigoroth. Slacking. Nincada. Ninjask, Shedinja, Whismar, Loudred, and Explode. Makuhita and Hariyama. I didn't really use them. Azurill, Nosepass, Skitty, and Delcatty. I'm not a massive fan of Sableye. Mawile, oh my god, S tier. 100%. That mega evolution is superb as well. Aron, Leron, Agron, and Mega Agron. Meritite, Medicham, and Mega Medicham. And Electric, Manectric. I was so disappointed with Manectric's Mega Evolution. Fossil and Minun, probably B tier, I do like them. Volbeat, Illumise, Roselia, sorry. Gulpin, and Swallow. Gulpin. I think a B tier for them. Again, I didn't really use them. I kind of stuck to the same Pokemon all the time. Carvanha and Sharpedo. I can't believe there's like over 1,000 Pokemon and I actually remember like everyone's name. So far anyway, I'm remembering all their names. Wailmer and Wailord. Who remembers the disappointment in Sword and Shield when the Isle of Armor update came out and you looked across the ocean and you could see this huge, massive Wailord in the distance and you went up to it and then it was normal size in the battle. I was like, are you joking? Make Pokemon to size. I don't care if Wailord takes up half the screen or all the screen. Make them the size. Numel and Camerupt. Feel like that's biased just because of I was Ruby instead of Sapphire. Torkoal. Ash's Torkoal was lovely. Spoink. Grumpig. Spinda. Here we go. Trapinch. Vibrava. Maybe next year could be the year for our Flygon to get the mega evolution it deserves. Cacnea. Cacturn. Swablu. Altaria. Mega Altaria, just nothing but floof. Zangoose, Seviper, Lunatone, Solrock, Barboach, Whiscash, Corfish and Crawdon, Baltoy, Claydol, Lileep, Cradily, Anorith, and Armaldo, Feebas, Milotic, Castform. Castform's kind of on par with itself, to be honest, regardless of its form changes. Shuppet and Bayonet. Mega Bayonet. There. Be cool if they brought back every Mega Evolution, so then I could have my Mega Lopunny. I still have my original Mega Lopunny. Or the Lopunny that I would always use to Mega Evolve. I still have it, so I would like to Mega Evolve her again. Here. Why not? Snorunt is A tier. Glalie. And I'm not the biggest fan of Glalie. That's a D. I'm sorry, but I don't know. There's something about it I just don't like. Spheal itself is a B. Celio I prefer more, and then Walrein is S tier. Then Clamperl, probably a B. Huntail, C. Gorobus is A. Relicanth, not a fan of. Love Disc was only good for heart scales for X and Y. Bayon, Shelgon, and Salamence. Doesn't have Mega Salamence in here. Weird, they didn't include Mega Salamence. Beldum, Tang, Metagross, and Mega Metagross. Regirock, Regice, Registeel, Latias, Mega Latias. No, there. Latios. Kyogre is there. Primal Kyogre is also there. Then Groudon. Since Groudon was actually the very first legendary I ever managed to catch. Rayquaza is an A tier. Mega Rayquaza though is an S tier. I wonder if that shiny Rayquaza that's in Pokemon Horizons, I wonder if they'll Mega Evolve that at some point. Jirachi. That'd be cool if we could see the Mega Rayquaza. Black Mega Rayquaza. Deoxys. Speed Deoxys. Was that Speed Deoxys? I can't remember. Was that one Speed Deoxys? I know that one was like the attack one. That's like the power one. That's fine. Anyway, there we go. So that is my Gen 3 tier list. Even all the way through, it's just Relicanth and Mega Glalie that went into D tier. But doesn't mean they're bad, it's just they're just not my favourites of the generation. And out of all the Megas, I think Glalie is the one that I'm just not keen on at all of every Mega. And maybe apart from Heracross, actually. I think Heracross is the worst one for me. But yeah, that is my tier list. I hope you managed to follow through with that alright. Yeah, Gen 3 was quite a big one for me actually, because I started understanding things a bit more, and it was just Ruby and Sapphire were just genuinely fun. I didn't get Emerald till I was much later on in life. But Ruby Sapphire themselves were genuinely fun, great stories. Loved the fight with, you know, well, for me it was Team Magma. And then the whole thing with Groudon and Kyogre, depending on your version and all that. I haven't played them in a while, so I may be remembering some things wrong, but yeah, just genuine fun, those games. I think they had a great story to them, so yeah, easily replayable, 100%. But I think for our next Mega Pokemon, I think it's time. They've got the people now. I think it's time we do a Mega Flygon. I know they wanted to. They have said they wanted to, and they did have like ideas, but they couldn't find one that just fit. So I get it. The point was that they tried. I'm glad they tried at least, because I'm glad Flygon was on the radar. So hopefully Flygon is still on the radar, and they're like, ta-da, Flygon, Mega. So we'll see. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll see you guys for the next video, which will be our Gen 4 tier list.